come home from work one day to find that your house has been broken into. It's terrifying, but what's the very first thing that you do? Call the police, naturally. Now let's say that the burglar has broken into your neighbor's house as well, but is still there and he's holding the family hostage. The police arrive and negotiations begin to release the hostages, but little progress is being made. Now what? When you need help, you call the police. When the police need help, they call SRT, or Special Reaction Team. GlobalSecurity.org describes SRT as a military or security unit armed and equipped to contain or neutralize a threat. My husband is actually part of Fort Hood's SRT team as the team leader. And one of the most interesting things that I found is the amount of equipment they have above and beyond a normal police officer. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of Fort Hood's SRT's specialized gear. Their tactical gear, their entry tools, and a little bit about one of their armored vehicles. First, there are three main components to an SRT member's individual gear, or TAC gear as they call it. First is the ballistic helmet. Here, it's quite light. It only weighs about 1.5 pounds, and even though it's a lot lighter than a military grade helmet, it's just as effective. Next is their ballistic vest. Here, with the plates in, each vest weighs about 35 pounds. They wear the helmet and the vest to each call. And then thirdly, my husband's favorite part, is the weapons. Each team member carries a 9mm pistol, and then depending on their job, they either carry a M4 rifle or a MP5 submachine gun. According to Sergeant First Class Dinkle, who is the non-commissioned officer in charge of Fort Hood's SRT, he told me that each team member carries between 80 and 85 pounds with ammo and weapons. That's to every single call. Second are the entry tools. They can be used to enter any building, a barracks room if a soldier is suicidal, to forcibly serve a search or arrest warrant, or worst case scenario, to enter a public building where hostages are being held. The first one is called the Hooligan. It's used to open outward opening doors, or doors that open towards the SRT team members. They put this part, I'm not sure you can see it, this part they pry into the door, hammer the back end, and then pry it open this way. And that pops the door open towards them. Second are the battering rams. There are 3 different sizes. The smallest one, this here, is used to open interior doors of homes, like a bedroom door or a closet door. The medium-sized one, this one here, is used to open front doors of houses or barracks rooms, things like that. And then the large one, this one here, is used to open steel or industrial type doors. They also can utilize an explosive breach, which is just like it sounds. They put charges on the door hinges and open the door that way. That, surprisingly, is the safest way to open a door. If done correctly, shrapnel and debris will not go into the target building, nor will it come back at any of the team members, and the door will simply just fall away. And finally, SRT has numerous tactical vehicles, such as this armored van here. This van can be used to transport troops. It holds up to 12 team members in the back of it. It can also be used to provide cover. They can hide behind the vehicle. It's basically made of steel, and the glass is bulletproof. if somebody is shooting at them. Or they can actually fire from within the vehicle using the gun ports or the turret that's on top of the vehicle. Fort Hood's SRT also has other vehicles. They have a panel van, which is just a generic kind of van, and they put magnets for different types of companies on the outside, plumbing, carpeting, things like that. That van is basically used for surveillance. They also have a Bearcat, which is sort of like an urban assault vehicle, as well as they have numerous marked and unmarked vehicles as well. So finally, as you can see, Fort Hood's SRT is well equipped to deal with numerous situations. Their tactical gear, their entry tools, and their armored vehicles combined with their intensive training make Fort Hood's SRT an elite protective force. Thank you.